Welcome to the Property Elite podcast. I'll be your host, Jen Lehman, chartered surveyor and co-founder of Property Elite. Stay tuned each week for more on industry hot topics, market updates and new RICS guidance.
In Jen's previous ACES article, she wrote about how to be a fantastic APC ally as a counsellor, supervisor or mentor, particularly when delivering EMOC interviews. In this article, we will look at how to advance your APC support role by becoming an assessor. Being an APC assessor is essentially a voluntary role. You are paid a nominal fee to cover your time, which many assessors decide to donate to the RICS Lionheart charity. Training to become an APC assessor has so many benefits. You get to support the next generation of chartered surveyors giving back to the profession. You get to network with other assessors, and you get to provide a fair, consistent, and robust APC interview process. You will enhance your own skills and knowledge. You will keep up to date with the latest hot topics, RICS guidance and legislation. It will give you the knowledge to support your own team or other surveyors. It will make you a better APC counsellor, supervisor or mentor. It will add to your formal CPD hours when assessing or attending assessor training. It will add to your informal CPD hours when acquiring new knowledge to assess competently. And it will provide evidence for one of the FRICS fellowship characteristics. We all assess for love, not money, and it is one of the most rewarding experiences out there. We all remember our own APC interview and the nerves, anxiety and pressure we felt. You will be part of someone else's APC journey, and you can make the final hurdle a positive environment for them to succeed. We are neither gatekeepers nor examiners in the traditional sense, but we are there to assess a candidate's competence. Have they given sound advice? Have they taken robust actions? And have they the appropriate knowledge across a relevant range of competencies? You can apply to become an assessor via the RICS website. You need to have been qualified for at least 2 years, have a clean disciplinary record, and no CPD sanctions in force. There are in fact a number of different assessor roles that you can apply for alongside being an APC interview assessor. They are Associate RICS Assessor, APC Preliminary Review Assessor, APC Chairperson, or SPA and SPE Assessor, following an initial assessor training. By becoming an APC assessor, you are committing to assess a minimum of 4 interviews each year. This could be one full day or interviews on separate days if taking a day out of your working calendar is challenging. Your agreement to this is formalised in the RICS Assessor Commitment, which you must sign in order to begin assessing. This also confirms your agreement to be audited regularly, meet key deadlines, for example, provision of notes in the event of a candidate appealing the interview outcome, pass the RICS professional module every 3 years, undertake refresher training every 3 years or as required by RICS, only assess the pathways you are competent to assess, which is typically 1 to 4 pathways, and identify and declare potential assessor conflicts of interest. The last point is key to providing a transparent assessment process. Examples of conflicts of interest include not assessing a candidate where you have provided any form of mentoring or coaching, you have a close or familial relationship with them, or you have a commercial interest in the candidate passing their APC interview. If you are ever in doubt, the RICS Assessment Delivery Team are there to provide guidance and support. The online format of the interviews has made it a lot easier for a diverse range of assessors to get involved. The time and cost implications of the previous in-person format perhaps limited the diversity of the assessor pool, although there were clear benefits in having face-to-face contact with your panel and candidates. Being an assessor doesn't just require your time on interview day, you will also need to access the APC assessment platform to record availability and access assessment information such as candidate documents and panel members. You will need to review candidate submissions, prepare competency-based questions, contribute to the pass/refer decision on the interview day, and contribute to candidate feedback and referral report. Your assessor training will cover all of these elements and give you the confidence and competence to assess fairly, consistently, and robustly. The interview must last for exactly 60 minutes, no less and no more, unless the candidate has any access arrangements or special considerations where additional time may be allowed by RICS. When preparing for your first visit or your 100th APC assessment, here are some top tips. Skim read the candidate's submission first to get a feel of their experience, role and scope of competence. Although RICS will have carried out basic checks, Ensure you also check that the submission is suitable for assessment at interview. This could include the required number and level of competencies, completeness of the submission and CPD hours, and formal proportion. Then read it again, and again, and again, when preparing your assessment approach and potential lines of questioning. Generally, the questioning will take its own path, and you will need to think on your feet for follow-up questions. Therefore, preparing a black and white list of questions you will ask is not best practice. Make notes about the candidate's strengths and weaknesses, although try not to form too much of a view beforehand. Give the candidate every chance to perform well and succeed on the day. And finally, ensure you are familiar and competent to assess the candidate's pathway and declared competencies. In the interview, here's some tips to ensure you're applying best practice. Start questioning at the highest level the candidate has declared. Avoid hypothetical questions and avoid questions with multiple parts. Keep them simple and to the point. Assess the candidate at the level they should be at, not at the level of an experienced practitioner. For example, have they shown competence to the required level across their stated competencies? Ensure that you are aware of and stick to the strict interview timings. Your chair will be managing this, but everything you can do to assist them will be helpful. Ask open questions, giving the candidate the opportunity to explain their advice or actions and then demonstrate their competence. Avoid closed questions unless you need to confirm facts or information. Stay alert, even when you are not questioning the candidate. Use encouraging follow-up questions and work with the candidate if they are nervous. No doubt you might be nervous too, particularly if it's your first time assessing. Using the candidate's name and good eye contact can be helpful to build a connection and reground a candidate if they are struggling. Avoid indicating to a candidate if an answer is right or wrong, such as nodding your head or saying yes or well done. Take notes, as this will aid you when considering your final pass or refer decision. Try to avoid making them distracting and retain good eye contact with the candidate. Your notes may also be required in the event of a referral or appeal. Dress to impress. A professional appearance and attire is a must. Professional conduct is also essential. Treat the candidate as you would want to be treated. Avoid anything that is disrespectful, including sighing or eye rolling, and keep a check on your body language. Practice active listening, which can avoid misunderstandings and ensure your questioning is clear and concise. Good luck assessing in 2026 and enjoy the experience and do your best for your candidates and fellow panel members.
Thanks for listening to the Property Elite podcast this week. Head to our website to check out our full blog, free and paid support resources and services, free consultation for every single RICS APC and ASOC RICS candidate, and also ask us any questions you have via the website chat blog. See you next week.